Another area, and it pains me to say this, and it's probably a pretty limited phenomenon, but it has to be addressed. I've spoken to religious leaders of all backgrounds, and I want to thank them. So many of our religious leaders have really taken the lead and said to their congregations, said to members of their faith communities that we have to act differently now. The vast majority of houses of worship have stopped their traditional worship service. If they could, they went online, they went on the radio, whatever they could do, but they've stopped gathering people understanding the nature of the crisis. We've had extraordinary support from the leaders of major Christian denominations. We've had extraordinary, across-the-board rabbinical support from all the different elements of the Jewish community, and the same is true of other faiths as well. A small number of religious communities, specific churches, specific synagogues, are unfortunately not paying attention to this guidance, even though it's been so widespread. So I want to say to all those who are preparing the potential of religious services this weekend, if you go to your synagogue, if you go to your church and attempt to hold services after having been told so often not to, our enforcement agents will have no choice but to shut down those services. I don't say that with any joy. It's the last thing I would like to do, because I understand how important people's faiths are to them, and we need our faiths in this time of crisis, but we do not need gatherings that will endanger people. No faith tradition endorses anything that endangers the members of that faith. So the NYPD, fire department, buildings department, everyone has been instructed that if they see worship services going on, they will go to the officials of that congregation. They'll inform them they need to stop the services and disperse. If that does not happen, they will take additional action up to the point of fines and potentially closing the building permanently. Again, that will begin this weekend. Again, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but anyone who's hearing this, take it seriously. You've been warned. You need to stop services, help people practice their faith in different ways, but not in groups, not in gatherings that could endanger people.